Another way in which students, teachers and TAs can interact with each other is through the discussion forum. So this is under interactions discussion forum. Let's see how this is. So when I click on it, this is the page it takes you to. As you can see, there is an add new thread. So I can start a new discussion by clicking on this. Let me call it welcome and say please post. So I have given a message. There are two things to note here. One is you can post in the discussion forum anonymously. So for that you need to tick this. In this case, your identity is not revealed in the post. But in general, please avoid using anonymous posts because most of the class would like to know who is making a given post. But certain situations warrant anonymity, especially if you are being critical of something, in which case you can use anonymous posts. So this post, let me not post it as anonymous. Another thing is that any post you post on discussion forum, you can tag it with a category. This category is nothing but all the chapter sections that are there in the multimedia book. Remember, we had a chapter called Introduction and Background was a section. History was another section. If you have many chapters, many sections, this list will be long. And you can select one of this and tell that this post belongs to that particular category. We also have a category called General, which is a default category, which is essentially used in case this is a general post, does not belong to any specific section or chapter. This post, let me just post by selecting Introduction and Background. And I'm going to click on Submit. As you can see, a post has appeared here. I can click on this post and it shows me who posted it. Since I didn't post it anonymous, it shows my name, when it was posted. You can also see that it has tagged it with this introduction and background. If I click on this, it actually takes me to that particular section. One other thing you may also want to note is because this post was tagged under this section, this post will also appear within this section. While I am in a specific section, let me go to a different section. Let me go to History. I can start a new thread within this section. So this is a new thread. This is a new thread related to history. And as you can see here, it got auto tagged because this is being posted within this particular section. Let me post this as anonymous and click here. As you can see here, this thread has posted as anonymous. So let's go back to the discussion forum. So notice there are two threads, both of them appear, and each of this thread will also appear depending upon how it was tagged in the specific section as well. For a given thread, you can also make a comment. So often students, you post something or a student posts something, others will comment. So to make a comment, you just need to click on this and add some and then do comment. So it again shows my identity because I did not post it as anonymous. As instructor, you have a few other privileges. These buttons don't appear for students. These are privileges only for instructor. If you want to edit a given thread because you made some mistake, you can always click on edit and update it. As you can see, it got updated. If you want to delete this thread altogether, or for example, if I want to delete just this particular comment, I can click delete. It will ask for confirmation. Once you confirm, it deletes. If you want to delete the entire thread itself, you can click here and it is going to delete the entire thread. Let me not delete it. One other thing which is also of interest is pinning a thread. So if I click on this pin, this thread is pinned. What it means is when there are many posts, the pinned post will come on the top. Sometimes when some discussion forum thread is important, you can pin it so that it always stays on the top. You can pin multiple threads, in which case they appear in the order of their creation. A few other things to note. If you like a given thread, you can upvote it or you can downvote it. And all this information is captured here. So you have likes, this is views, how many people have viewed this particular thread. Because I have removed a comment, this is 0, but had there been more comments, it will tell you how many comments are there in this particular thread. And this is the importance of a thread. Again, this is something which an instructor can set using the set importance field. So let's look at that. So for example, I have a thread that I'm posting, and I think this is, I want students to pay attention. One way is to pin it so that it always comes to the top. You can also set importance by clicking on this. You can set an importance between 0 and 10. So let me set an importance of 10 and click OK. As you can see here, the importance has become 10. And when students are viewing these threads, they can sort by importance. So they can sort recent, which means this was posted 7 minutes ago, this was 8 minutes ago. Earlier, popularity is a function of how many likes that thread has got, and importance will be a function of the importance set by the instructor. So you can sort based on these fields. Yet another thing, if you want to search for a specific word in a given thread, so for example, let me search for welcome. As you can see, only that thread shows. There is yet another very interesting feature related to discussion forum in Bodhitree, that is related to videos. So let me show that as well. So here I am going to a specific section which has a video, and let me go to a student role, and here are a bunch of videos which I am watching as a student. And remember, I also mentioned that there is a discussion forum specific to this particular section which gets tagged by that particular section title. Now while I am watching this video, let me start it.
Hi.
At some point,
Welcome to this.
Let's say at this particular point, which is at 4 minutes 22 seconds, I have a question. In which case you can click on this discuss and it opens a new thread automatically, and it has filled it with a URL. I can now ask question. So this is about some unauthorized use. I had a question. So this is the URL. I did not understand what the term DOS means. Something like that. And you can post it again. Notice it got auto tagged, and you can click. Now when I click on this URL, in other words, the student has already posted this. By the way, these are appearing because I'm still an instructor. This is the same account as an instructor account. I just changed my role to student, but in general for students these will not appear. So going back, other students or the teacher will be viewing this post, and they will see this link, and when you click on this link, it actually takes you to that position within the video, so that you can just start listening from that point on. So this is again a very interesting feature that Bodhitree supports. Yet another useful feature related to discussion forum is email support with discussion forum. Remember, I have posted many of these threads, and I'll show you that for each post I have received an email. I've started a new thread called welcome. I got an email and it is saying new discussion has started. That means this is a new thread, and it also tells from which course this has come. This is a demo course, and on which server, which is the Hansa server. This was another thread which was posted anonymously, so you got anonymous. So this is also a new thread. And this was that URL that got posted. So as again you can see, you get emails like this when you post on the discussion forum. That said, so this email support with discussion forum is actually a setting which you need to set if you want to use it. So for that you need to go to course management, click on settings, and there is something called notification settings here. When you click on it, there is a post that says discussion forum posts go as emails to all students. By default it is tick. That means emails will go for every discussion forum to the entire class. But if you untick it, in this particular case, emails will not go to the students, but emails will still go to instructors. So let me emphasize, if you don't tick it, instructors and TAs will still receive an email for every post on discussion forum, but students will not receive. In general, it is a good idea to enable this option, but sometimes depending upon your email server, how much bulk emails it can handle for very large class sizes, sometimes we may disable it. Whenever you change this, be sure to save it. So these are all the features that the discussion forum has, and more or less these are enough for adequate interaction between teachers and students.